Danielle Noyce here for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network with your insights as we track another round of snow moving in Tuesday afternoon from west to east. The steadiest through the evening. We'll talk timeline and accumulations coming up. Rest of this week, it's a lot of melting refreeze cycles as some relatively milder air comes in by February standards. No deep cold through next week with no new Arctic air that's going to be in place as well. Now, this area of low pressure for our Tuesday coming out of the Great Lakes comes with the warm front, so that's actually a sign of some of the relatively milder air it's going to be pushing in. So cold start Tuesday morning, single digits and teens, clouds increasing, but the morning's dry. Even midday is okay. By lunchtime, though, notice in far western New England, steady snow swinging in from west to east and some pretty deep blues in here. So it does pick up pretty quickly. Now, the road temperatures will be a little bit milder than this. So treatments will work effectively to start, but then notice as we take things through the evening, the snow just keeps coming down with the back edge swinging through between about 10 p.m. and midnight from west to east. There may be a little bit of mixing along the immediate south coast, stretching back over to Cape Cod, and then pockets of snow lingering longer for us in far northern New England, particularly northern, central, eastern Maine through Wednesday morning. I do want to show you the rest of Wednesday because even though we get some breaks of sun that come out, snow continues up and down the spine of the Green Mountains and for most of Maine. And then some of this energy is going to rotate down with a snow shower possible here by the time we get to the afternoon and early evening hours. So temperatures all the while will generally be running in the 20s, a lingering flurry for the Cape after that. Snowfall totals we're thinking here along and south of the Pike. You notice it's more like a coating to an inch, including portions of the South Shore where that white goes about 1 to 2. So somewhere like Boston, Metro West through Worcester, about 2 inches, up to the Merrimack Valley as well. And then maybe some locally higher amounts here, hugging the coastline of Essex County, New Hampshire seacoast. If I zoom the view into northern New England, this will be a widespread 2 to 4 and 4 to 6 inch event. The deeper blues here, all the way from southern Maine and most of eastern New Hampshire, stretching into central Maine, are 4 to 6. But the deeper blues and the pinks here, that's when we go 6 to 8 and 8 to 12 with some elevation when you get across northern New England, adding up right where we want it in ski country, where it's been an amazing season. Our updated snow forecast discussion and the maps is a part of our 1 Degree Outside enthusiast membership. We've got 4 membership levels, all the details on how to sign up, help support our mission. We appreciate each and every one of you. Membership.onedegreeoutside.com. Meanwhile, across the country, the mild air has been building back in after a record warm start to the week in the central United States. You notice a lot of oranges in here. So 60s, 70s, even some 80s down across Texas by the time we get to the middle part of the week. Not a ton of cold air. You notice the purples, that Arctic air kind of easing back into eastern Canada. Yes, we are the cool spot across the country from the Great Lakes to here in New England, but even we too have been moderating. So for the kiddos, that's also great news too. Again, for some outdoor recesses starting in the teens on Tuesday morning, but 20s to lower 30s, maybe areas of snow coming in from west to east again by the time we get to later in the afternoon. Wednesday, pretty much squarely in the 20s for feels like, and Thursday, again, feeling like the teens to start, but then 20s by the afternoon with a little bit of a breeze. Actual temperatures will manage to be around freezing. So that's why I say on Tuesday, particularly in far southern New England, when the snow begins, we're doing all right with more wet roads than white. Light southwest breeze on the south side of that warm front too coming in. Tuesday night, widespread teens to 20s. And then as we take it out through the day on Wednesday, will be a little bit milder, actually mid to upper 30s in far southern New England. Near the freezing mark, but probably just shy of that in northern New England with some upslope that will continue in the mountains through Wednesday night as some colder air comes back. So teens to lower 20s, the northwest wind around 10 to 15 miles per hour. We'll stay active on Thursday, but notice the temperatures. Yes, running in the 30s above the freezing mark. The only exceptions far western and northern New England. So that's why each day we get the melting, then the refreeze during the overnight period as well. Otherwise, the end of the week's pretty quiet. A couple snow showers in northern Maine, sunshine and clouds. Another weak disturbance may bring a little bit of light snow in far northern New England by the time we get to Friday night. Then we turn our attention off to our south and west. And this is the next disturbance we'll keep an eye on, with areas of snow on the northern side, rain heavy at that down across the Tennessee River Valley. This system will eject in our direction by the time we get to the Sunday, Monday timeframe. And you'll see that here in our 5-star free weather app. The only forecast you need to know, the 14-day, the hourly, of course, the videos. You can watch our stream right on there as well. And the Send to Us tab where you can send us pictures and reports. We love seeing all of them over the course of this past weekend. Have a great day, everybody.